Today we wanted to make a video comparing the classic wheels on the Stokke Trailz chassis with the terrain wheels on the Stokke Trailz chassis. So when you buy a Trailz, you can choose which sort of wheels you would like to have. On this slightly newer all-black chassis then, we have the classic wheels. If you have a look at them, you can see that for one thing there's some major style differences. They have the white rim, which is kind of nice. You have this mud flap on the back, and they're a little bit smaller. Most of that is the tire and the inner tube and the space which it takes. These have a foam over them instead of a tire and an inner tube. So advantages to choosing the classic wheels. The number one reason I would say is look. If you like, especially with the black chassis, it's like it has white sneakers or something. Kind of cool. Number two, it doesn't puncture, which is kind of nice. Number three, the wheels are a little bit lighter, 2 kilos lighter overall, and they are a little bit smaller. So perhaps if you're planning on using the Trailz in a car or with a car a lot, taking it in and out of a car, and you need, if that's like important for baggage room, that slight difference in size, then that might be a reason to take this. But again, I would say the number one reason why people choose the classic wheels really has to do with the look of them, and that has to do with that white rim and maybe the mud flaps. When you're looking at the terrain wheels, then by comparison, they have the tire and the inner tube. This adds a certain degree of suspension to the wheels. The rims are also, I would say, of a more sturdy construction. The size of the wheel is larger as well, and for all these reasons they are truly terrain wheels in comparison with the classic wheels, as the name would imply. So if you are planning on using your stroller less in and out of a car, I suppose, although Trailz is still a rather large stroller to choose if you are planning on taking it out of a car, but if you're planning on using it more off-road or in harsher conditions, then the terrain wheels are certainly more for you. They're a bit more multi-purpose. So they'll tolerate a lot harsher conditions than the other classic wheels. Okay, then looking at which ones you would want to buy, I would say again that the only reason really for choosing the classic wheels is a matter of style. And you have to make sure that the lifestyle to which you plan to put this stroller is going to fit with these wheels, because they do have a certain decreased solidity. The rubber has a tendency to get a lot of stones in it after a while. The wheels are a little bit lighter, and if you tend to use a lot of weight in the stroller, they will not have the same longevity that you will see with the terrain wheels. In my opinion, then, especially as a person who repairs these and is concerned with the mechanisms and longevity and solidity, I would always pick the terrain wheels. I wouldn't just be fooled by the nice white classic wheels. But of course, if you have a different purpose to which you plan to use the stroller, then there's no real reason not to go with the classic wheels. They are decent as well. I would say that one of the main reasons for choosing a Trailz is that it is kind of a larger stroller that is terrain capable, and I don't know, kind of works like a Cadillac. And for that reason, you do certainly get a certain decrease in potential when you choose the classic wheels. I also kind of dislike the mud flap in use in winter areas. Snow has a tendency to build up under it and make it hard to move those wheels. But again, overall, it's really up to you which one fits best. From a mechanical point of view, I would definitely go with the terrain wheels, but I do like the style of the classic wheels. In any case, we hope this video has been interesting to you. If it has been, we ask that you subscribe, as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.